What properties has the gold that drives us so crazy? Humanity has been in love with gold since the beginning of time. In the Middle Ages, many people wanted to create gold from bare lead. They were called the alchemists. They tried to alter the atoms of lead to obtain that precious gold, something that in those times was impossible. From the beginnings in Mesopotamia, passing through the Spanish kingdoms to the Aztec warriors, all the cultures have been amazed by this element, and they have not hesitated to go to war for it, although we have not hesitated to start wars for almost any reason, such as the Karansepes battle. Researched. Getting back to gold, why go to war for it? It's just a shiny metal, or does gold have behind it some properties that are almost mystical? Well, to know why gold is so desired, we have to go back to just after the beginning of the universe, when all matter was a mix of dust and cosmic clouds. When the first giant star was born and then died in a spectacular supernova to be reborn again as a neutron star. First of all, what are neutron stars? Well, neutron stars are the stars with the most powerful gravity pull out there. They are the second most extreme object in our universe, behind of the black holes, of course. The gravity of these stars is so strong that bends the light around them. So, if you were in front of a neutron star, you wouldn't see a normal round star. You'd see a weird, stretched circumference like this. That's an incredible thing to see, I'd say. It's something like the black hole in the Interstellar movie. Getting back to our neutron friends, the surfaces of these stars are 167 times hotter than our sun. But that's not all. These stars are made of a kind of paste formed by nuclei of atoms, which come together more and more until they create what physicists call nuclear paste. Many scientists say that this paste may be the strongest material in the universe, so that's what the Nokia are made of, right? Anyway, once inside the nucleus, we find what remains of the atoms that are under all that strong pressure. We have no evidence of the state of matter that is in this place, but many scientists claim that the atoms dissolve completely in a plasma formed by quarks, which today is known to be the smallest part of matter. Perhaps within that very extreme nucleus, something called rare energy is created, something that we have no idea what it may be, but scientists have given it that name because it is fancy. I guess you are wondering, why does this Slavic philosopher tell me all these things? Well, my dear friend, I'm telling you so you can understand what's coming now. To create gold and many of the heavy elements that we know, a neutron star has to collide with another of its kind. Yes, these two extreme objects have to collapse into a kilonova to create this magnificent element and become a black hole short after, but not without having created a lot of matter necessary for life. So, getting back to gold, this is all the process necessary to create this material, which is one of the most malleable of the metals and the most noble. It's perfect for conducting electricity and it doesn't corrode or rust, so it's used in all kind of IT devices. But after all, this fine element it's more than just that, an element. Well, gold is pretty, and we are just apes with power to blow up their planet, but in the end, we are just apes. So maybe that's it. We just like it because it's pretty and it's worth so much because it's shiny. After all, some people still think the earth is flat, so yeah, maybe we're still mindless monkeys, doing stupid shit like replace our teeth with gold ones. Buy a completely gold smartphone that will be out of date next year, or buy a vest made entirely of gold, only to be killed later for it. Well, my dear friend, I let you decide it.